Hello guys, today we are celebrating something very special. It's been a year since I started my YouTube channel and oh my god, it has been a journey. I feel like this year went by so quickly, yet there were so many things that happened. I mean, I went full time with my social media, we moved into a new apartment, we got engaged, and we were able to travel a lot, and I met so many new people. I wanted to make this video to celebrate mostly one thing, and that is to take action. I want to remind you guys how much you can achieve by just taking action and stop letting fear or other people stop you. I am so glad that I finally had the courage to upload my first ever YouTube video, even though I was so scared, and I never imagined that within a year I would have over 30,000 subscribers and over 1 million views. That's insane to me. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos, for subscribing and leaving such nice comments on my videos. It honestly makes me the happiest girl in the world. But honestly guys, the biggest victory is the fact that I posted on YouTube and that I overcame my fear and believed in myself and I posted. So I want to encourage you guys to take action. If there's anything you're passionate about, something you've been wanting to do, just do it. Stop letting fear or other people stop you and just follow your heart. I had to move my camera because the sun was about to overheat it. But since we are celebrating my 1 year on YouTube, I kind of wanted to share with you guys my knowledge. There are a lot of things that I have learned along the way, many things that I wish I had known sooner. So I have a lot of tips and tricks that I think will be very helpful to you guys. Maybe you are starting out on YouTube, maybe you want to start a YouTube channel, or maybe I will inspire you guys to start a YouTube channel. So I have noted a lot of things down on my computer that I want to tackle. So let's get into it. So first off, I would like to talk about how to start your own YouTube channel. And this is just my opinion and what I think would work best. And it is unfortunately quite challenging to grow on YouTube. And therefore, I would highly suggest starting out on Instagram and TikTok if you aren't already. It is a lot easier to gain an audience on those two platforms compared to YouTube. So I would highly suggest being more consistent on Instagram and TikTok. I would also suggest creating more engaging and personal videos where you are chatting to the camera, showing your face, because first of all, it's going to make the jump to YouTube a lot easier because you're probably going to be a little bit more comfortable with talking to the camera and just recording yourself. And secondly, you are going to build an audience that knows you personally, making it more likely that they will also want to watch your YouTube videos. So when I uploaded my first YouTube video, I had about 100,000 followers on my TikTok and 20,000 on Instagram. And it definitely made a lot of difference to get traction to my channel. But honestly guys, you can of course start posting whenever you want. This was just a little suggestion for me if you want to grow faster. But when you finally decide to start YouTube, then I recommend to get rid of all perfectionism and just have fun with it. You will learn things along the way and you will improve, but there's no need for anything to be perfect. You should just have fun and just make the content that you want to make and post it. Just do it. I get so many questions from you guys, what camera I use, what editing program I use. So I'm gonna give you all of the details. So first, when I started out on YouTube, I just used my iPhone to film and it was pretty good. The quality and the sound is very nice. So if you are starting out on YouTube, I would highly recommend to just try it out with your phone to begin with before you start investing in a camera. So when I realized that I loved making YouTube videos and I wanted to continue doing it, I decided to invest in a camera and I bought the Sony ZV-1, and that's the one that I'm currently using. This camera is truly amazing and the quality is incredible. It shoots 4K and you can see that the quality is quite sharp, but I actually have an additional lens that kind of just gives a wider view, because one thing I didn't like about the camera was the fact that I felt like it was a little bit zoomed in, but now I have fixed the problem. And by the way, I will put links to all of the equipment that I use in the description box. For tripods, I have this one. It's called the GorillaPod. And this is what I bring everywhere with me when I'm vlogging. You just like put your camera on this and then you can like hold it from afar, and you can also let the camera sit on a table. It's super nice. I recommend having a tripod that you can like have in your bag if you want to vlog, of course. And then I have a bigger tripod, and this one is way more professional. I also use it to record all of my TikTok videos. For editing, I use Final Cut Pro, and I think it's such a great editing program. It's very user-friendly and easy to use. Of course, it's going to be a bit tricky in the beginning, but I highly recommend to just watch some tutorials on YouTube, how to do transitions, how to add music, how to do this, how to do that, and eventually you are going to get the hang of it. They offer a 90-day free trial, so you can easily just go and try it out and see how you like it, but then eventually you need to pay for the software, but it's totally worth it. So the third chapter is going to be about music, because it is a very important part about a YouTube video, and it's also a quite challenging part about YouTube. In your YouTube videos, you need to make sure to use non-copyrighted music. What I did in the beginning is that I was searching on Google for non-copyrighted music, and I ended up using music from SoundCloud that was supposed to be safe, but a couple of months later I got like a copyright claim, and it was just so annoying. So I was so relieved when I discovered a website called Epidemic Sound, where you get access to royalty-free music. So you need to pay for a subscription there, but I think it's totally worth it. They have really nice music over there, and I've used it the past 10 months. And this is not at all sponsored, just letting you guys know. But I will have a link down below if you guys want to go and check it out. Now onto thumbnails, something that I consider a very important factor when it comes to YouTube. It is going to make a big difference, so I highly suggest that you take some time to make a good thumbnail. So what I do is that when I'm vlogging, I usually always take pictures for my Instagram as well. So when I have those pictures, I kind of just try them out together and see which pictures go well with each other, because sometimes a very bluish picture will not match with a very yellowish picture. So I just kind of play around and have fun with it. I think it's a lot of fun now to make thumbnails. So when it comes to writing on the thumbnail, I have just researched and found some fonts that I really like, and then I just make sure that people can actually read what the thumbnail says. I try to put a little bit of a shadow to make the font pop a little bit more. But I want to give you guys a little bit more details on how I actually edit my thumbnails. So I use an app called Lightroom on my iPhone to edit my pictures. I use it also for my Instagram pictures. I just love playing around with like the contrast, the shadows, and the colors. I think I'm a little bit of a perfectionist in some cases. I just want to execute everything like to perfection. Maybe it's a bad thing, but when it comes to pictures, I just want to have them very appealing to the eye. But yeah, when I've played around in Lightroom, I will save the pictures and airdrop them to my computer, where I will upload them to Canva. And I always use Canva for my thumbnails. I think it's such an amazing website. So here I will mix the pictures and make kind of like a collage. And eventually I will save it and then I upload it to Photopea, which is essentially like Photoshop, but I just use it to put the text over the thumbnail. And I mainly use this instead of Canva because it has more variety of fonts. So yeah, I will look for a font that I think fits nicely with the thumbnail and it's ready, basically. Super easy. Next, we need to talk about titles and tags. So a great thumbnail is nothing without a great title, and a great title is nothing without a great thumbnail. I feel like it goes kind of hand in hand. The title should sum up what your video is about, but also make people excited to watch it without spoiling anything. I know that titles can be a bit tricky, but I would just suggest going on YouTube and getting some inspo from other creators. So let's say you are uploading a makeup video, you could just write makeup on YouTube and then you can see the most trending videos and see if there are any keywords that are working better than others. So instead of writing doing my makeup, then I think it would be better to make get ready with me, or my makeup routine, or glowy makeup, or smoky makeup, you know, giving it a bit more trendy title. And by the way, you can always change the title afterwards. It's not like TikTok, it's just like post it and you can't change anything. So if you find any relevant keywords, you can always go and change the title afterwards. And just a small tip, when you are uploading a video, you will come across a section on the uploading page where you can add tags for the video. And this is basically like hashtags. So I would definitely utilize this feature and just write whatever is relevant to your video. These tags give YouTube a better feeling on what your video is about, and then eventually they can push out your video to the correct audience. So, how I stay motivated and consistent on my YouTube? That is a good question. I have uploaded 52 videos on my channel, and I can assure you that that would not be the case if I hadn't put a goal to post every single week. So I highly suggest setting a goal how often you want to post on YouTube, and then you just have to stay consistent. So it was actually my boyfriend who suggested that I would post weekly, and I am so happy that I decided to follow with it because I wouldn't have posted 52 videos if it wasn't for that idea that he came up with. Just by setting a goal, you have something to work towards and it just makes you more motivated. And what I did is that I told my audience that I was posting every Wednesday. So it kind of put a pressure on me. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it just made me more motivated to film videos and to edit videos because I had a deadline. I had to make this video. I had to deliver it on time because I had people waiting for it. So honestly, you should just set a goal, how many times you want to post. And if you want to go the extra mile, then you should tell your audience how many times you're posting, when you are posting, because then you will become motivated because you need to deliver on time. Now, when you are posting consistently, how do you grow your YouTube channel? First things first, it's always easier to maintain the subscribers you already have versus finding new ones. So take care of your subscribers, engage with them, reply to their comments, answer their questions, and ask them what type of videos they want to see and deliver those types of videos. To grow your channel, I also think it's super important to post consistently, and also just posting on Instagram and TikTok. Those platforms are really pushing out creators who are posting consistently and those who are engaged with their audience. And lastly, I would suggest supporting other creators, leaving nice comments and liking their pictures or videos. Just being nice. I think it will always bring good karma to you. I want to be transparent with you guys because it may seem that it is fairly easy to make YouTube videos and to edit and to post, but that is just not the case. I'm not trying to scare you guys. I just want to prepare you because it is a lot of work to make a YouTube video and to maintain a YouTube channel. So for my vlogs, I usually spend maybe 5 hours filming, I would say, and then it can take up to 12 hours to edit it, and then maybe 3 hours to create the thumbnail and to upload on YouTube and all that jazz. So sometimes it can be super challenging to make a YouTube video, but guys, it's so totally worth it. And when I look back on my older videos, I just get so happy because I'm just capturing all of these memories that I will cherish forever. Honestly, it's amazing. Yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope this helped you guys get a better feeling on how to start a YouTube channel, and I hope you got some tips and tricks on how to edit or how to record or how to write a title. And you guys can always leave a comment or write me a message on Instagram if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!